By far, the best interactions I've ever had with women were when they chose on me. The worst interactions I've had with women were when I approached a stranger. And by stranger, I mean I approached a chick who did not acknowledge my existence whatsoever. Bro, you can tell if she wants you by the way she looks at you. No female is gonna give you the eyes for 2 seconds or longer and then reject you. Okay, they do play these games. I'm not gonna lie, especially our sisters. They they would look at you and still play a little hard to get. Granted, there's a percentage of them that do that, but I tend to walk away in situations like that. I don't have time for the games. I do not. I'm too busy getting to my goals. That's why I also encourage gents and myself to ignore women who ignore you because those women will make it the hardest for you. I've played games growing up with my bros. You know, games of let's get that girl's number. I bet I can get her number. Let's see who can get the most numbers this week. So you'd approach a lot of chicks that way. And I approached recently too because amongst many things, I'm also a model scout. So I woke up to extremely beautiful people, men and women, and I I give them offers and I get paid off of commission on that, right? So I experienced this even recently where girls who aren't even on my level in terms of attractiveness, and I know that's subjective, but girls who I'd consider mid, but they have a certain look, right? That I think the photographers and the production team would like. So I'd walk up to them, and even they would play games and give me ugly looks, and I'm like, wow, these girls are gassed up. They got dudes treating them like celebrities. So now they don't even know how to act when people approach them, even if the person doesn't even like you or want you. And I noticed whenever I walked up to a guy, it's always been respect. But I understand guys don't get approached that often. Firstly, secondly, guys aren't as as weak as women. Like homie can probably fight for himself and protect himself, and women are just prone to getting kidnapped and all sorts of things happening to them. So I understand that they super on guard. That's why I prefer letting women choose on me, letting them choose. That way, I cut out a lot of bullshit. I cut out a lot of games because if she chose on you, there's a high chance she's gonna do everything possible to link up with you and to get to know you without messing up her chances because she realizes. Because here's the thing: if she chooses you, she chose you over a bunch of guys, and she knows what's out there. She has a phone, she has social media, she has friends who show her things and talk about things. So if she chose you, knowing everything that she knows, she's most likely going to reject other dudes for you because she chose you. And that's also why you have to let her invest. Let her invest. I like it when girls invest. Like when they buy me lunch, they buy me lunch. I don't ask for lunch, but you make her invest just by spending time with her, then there, and you invest in your time, but she's investing hers as well. And just by getting to know each other, there'll be moments where she'll volunteer to do things for you, whether it's make you a sandwich or buy a sandwich for you or something to eat, checking up on you and her offering her time, her energy and her value to you. And then obviously you make use of it. You don't turn down her offers when she offers to take you out or offers to pay for this and pay for that. I get it. I get it. A lot of girls offer, but they don't really mean it. I wouldn't want to be with anyone who does that anyway. Like, why would you make insincere gestures such as offering to do things for me, but really hoping I do it? That's very that's very insecure of you. How can I even trust you if you don't even mean what you say? And then, because if I do the same thing, you wouldn't accept that, would you? So I find it weird when girls do that, and I don't tolerate that. Nah, if you're offering to pay, I'll let you pay. I'll definitely let you pay. But the point of this video, gents, is if you let her choose, I promise you, you're not going to have all these red pill problems that these guys are facing in this community. Because a lot of times they're not getting chosen. They're not getting chosen, and to get chosen, you need to work on yourself. You need to increase your value as a man, and that helps you because it cuts out hypergamy. Hypergamy is no longer an issue if you keep improving. And she sees that, yo, within the past year, you went from here to here. And then she realizes that that's going to continue happening or it's going to be even worse. So she realizes it's not a smart move to bet against this guy, to leave him, especially when you make her invest or allow her to invest. That way, she has something to lose in this situation, in this relationship, or whatever you guys have going on. So, yeah, let her choose and focus on yourself, focus on improving, focus on learning, growing, hitting the gym, it's one of my favorite things to do, but I don't even do it often. I do it like 3 times a week for a maximum 3 hours in a week. So shout out to Mike Manson for putting me on game. It makes all the sense. But going back to the topic, if you want her to treat you right, let her choose. Once she chooses, there's a high likelihood that she's going to give you the utmost respect and submission. But if you go ahead and approach strangers, you're going to scare her. You're going to get rejected for a high percentage of the time, even if you're good looking. I'm good looking and I have a lot of good looking friends, and we all experience the same thing. You're going to get rejected on a around 60 to 70% rejection rate, rejection rate in public. That will mess up your confidence and your mood, your energy field. Your frequency is very important. So in order to keep your frequency high, you can't be doing low vibrational activities such as approaching strangers, asking for their numbers. That is a waste of time. You should be focusing on your goals and your purpose. Let her choose and focus on the jewels. Like focus on your purpose, your goals, and knowing yourself and knowing your surroundings in order to be a master. You know what I mean? To master all nature as a man and to be able to manifest what you desire, and that needs your energy. That needs you to focus on yourself and focus on the right things, not not women. Let them come. Ignore them. I know they're beautiful, extremely beautiful. So obviously you can like take glances there and there, but I'm just saying don't let that be your focus. Don't let